Okay, welcome to my kitchen table. We're going to see if we can show a little bit about what I'm seeing over here with these tests. First of all, the EOSM with the test build. And as you can see, no lens, and these are the numbers that I'm getting. Everything's pretty much zeroed out. So as a sanity test, what I've been doing is I've been also checking this against a D700, 700D, excuse me, and this camera should be working fine with everything. So let's see with this one. Let me put it in live mode so it's clear. So this is the 700D with no lens. Okay, that's where we're going on that one. All right, let's bring back the EOSM. This is the one that we're really interested in trying to figure this out. I just put the 22 millimeter lens on it, the non-zoom lens. And as you can see there, we've got some numbers. Now, it's on autofocus, so every time it refocuses, you'll see which numbers are changing. Now, what I thought was interesting is that if I take this off of autofocus mode, let's move over to the autofocus and put that on manual, no numbers move. Okay, so we're looking at the lens position. All right, so let's switch lenses to a zoom lens now. Let's start off with the standard 18 to 55 millimeter. And this is the pretty much the most popular kit lens. And here we got the camera started up without the automatic zoom. And as you can see, the camera's not focusing. But what I found interesting is that it does change when I zoom manually. So as you can see, zooming does affect these numbers. Not all of them. I made sure that I got enough so that the first few numbers don't change, the last few numbers don't change. Okay, so this same lens, let's put this on autofocus. Go back here. And again, as the camera focuses, the numbers do change. Okay, remember we're on autofocus mode. Let's switch to a different zoom lens. This is the 11 to 22 millimeter lens. We'll turn that on. It's on autofocus mode. And again, as you can see, different numbers, but it's showing different numbers, but it's the same group of numbers that are changing. Again, for sanity, let's go back over here, change this over to manual focus. Of course, nothing's changing while it's not focusing, but again, zooming in and out does change the numbers. See, so there's some interesting information that's going on there. Now, the other thing that I tested that I found very interesting is putting a EFS 17 to 55 millimeter lens on it using the adapter ring. So obviously can't do it by itself. So there's the camera with the adapter. We put this lens that makes it look a bit like it doesn't belong on this camera. But here we'll turn that on. Okay, here we're on autofocus, and it is working. I can see the lens working. I can hear the lens working. But let's turn this again off onto manual focus. Oops. Well, what do you know? Maybe I can't put this on manual focus right now. Okay, well, it looks like this lens is a little bit different. I swore I was able to put it on manual focus before. But anyway, it doesn't matter, because what I want to do now is put this same lens back on the 700D. Here's the 700D. Turn that on. Okay, go into live view, and as you can see, as it's in autofocus, lens changes as I zoom back and forth. Numbers change. Let me see if I can put this one into manual focus. Oops, excuse me. That tends to do that. Okay, it's on continuous autofocus. Let's disable continuous autofocus and go back to live view. Now, as you see, of course, it doesn't move. As I attempt to focus the camera, you see, if I turn the focus ring, we do get some numbers moving. If I zoom in and out, we also have some numbers moving. One last thing on the EOSM that I found interesting is that the EOSM, of course, has also a focusing ring, but no matter what I do here with those particular sets of numbers, okay, let's see, we should be in manual focus. Here, I think I'm going to turn into a liar. Okay, yeah. Changing the focus ring on the 11 to 22 millimeter lens will show that these numbers are changing. However, .22 millimeter lens, oops, that's also changing. Okay. I thought it was different last time. It's always good to make these tests. Seems like sometimes I come out with different results on these tests. Anyway, hope that this sheds some light into this. See if we can move forward on getting the right numbers.